Nashville's growing pains continue to cause headaches across Music City. But as Jonquil Newland explains, one Nashville man is concerned for his safety in a neighborhood overrun with construction.
12th South is booming, and developments like this one have been popping up for years. But one disabled resident has had enough, and he's looking to the city to back him up. Every day, James Brown rolls out of his home and down the road, or at least he tries to.
I go everywhere in a wheelchair now these days, yeah.
His home is now shadowed by a scene all too familiar in the new Nashville. More condos, more development, more construction.
This sidewalk has just been wiped out, and I'm afraid this one is going to be wiped out.
For the last 10 months and for many more to come, Brown has heard and lived next to the drilling, blasting, and sawing that comes with projects like this one. Sometimes the work starts hours before sunrise.
I always thought that progress was driven by need, not greed. What I see is pure greed.
The alley between his yard and the construction is more like the line drawn into the sand. Brown is ready for battle.
I rolled out in the middle of this alley and I sat there for an hour and I stopped the whole thing.
District 17 Councilman Colby Sledge.
And there have been some times when they really shouldn't have been working, and we've been continually working together to try and resolve those issues, but it appears that some of those issues are continuing.
As developers rush to make a profit, residents like Brown are paying the price.
They may come into a neighborhood and tell you how much they care about the neighborhood, but they're lying through their teeth. They don't care anything about the people in the neighborhood at all.
We have a lot of laws and a lot of regulations that were designed for a city that's much smaller than we are right now, and a city that wasn't experiencing the growth that we're experiencing now.
Sledge says growth may be inevitable, but there are ways developers can be held accountable.
Nashvillians need to reach out to their council members, they need to reach out to their local governing officials, and they need to make their voices heard. We have a real housing issue in the city, and there are solutions on the table, but we need to see the support from the public to do so.
In Nashville, Jonquil Newland, News Channel 5.
Next week, a bill will go before the Planning Commission that will create guidelines for builders to include a certain number of affordable housing units. It's meant to partner with the Affordable Housing Incentive Grants Mayor Megan Barry announced earlier this week.